Hello and good day to you all, and welcome to my course. This is Christopher John Benitez, and I'll be talking to you about how to acquire more clients through guest posting. Now, first off, thank you very much for taking John's master course. I know as a freelancer, you want to get the best possible opportunities out there for your career, and by joining John's class, I hope that you will soon get there, and by doing so, by getting one of his classes or all of them, all of the courses that he's offering, I'm sure you're already at the first step towards that. So thank you very much and good luck. Now, for this module, for this course, what you will learn is that I will discuss what you will expect from this course and what you can achieve in the end. So obviously, you want to get more clients as a freelancer or whatever your business may be, and you will do that through guest posting, and I will help you the tricks of the trade on how to get more clients through guest posting. And I will discuss who this course is for, and the last one is I'll provide an overview of the different modules contained in this course. Now, this is the first module that you're reading and listening to right now. There are 9 more, and for each module I will discuss what will I discuss on each of them in this introduction module. Now, to begin with, what kind of professional are you? Are you a freelancer? Are you working with different clients? Do you have a flexible time? Or are you a remote worker? Are you dedicated to a particular client and you're being tracked of your time working for that client? Or, you're just a full-time 9-to-5 worker and you're looking for better opportunities on the side because you want to increase your income. Regardless of what kind of professional you are, one thing is for sure, you are the kind who need jobs. Having as many clients as possible, obviously that's difficult, but in this time and age, you want to have as many jobs as possible as humanly can, because you want to provide not only for yourself, you don't want to just sustain a lifestyle, but you're also doing this for your family. You're also doing this for your loved ones. You want to provide for them, and the way to provide for them is to get more jobs for you, to get more paying jobs, high paying jobs if possible. And that's the kind of freelancer you ought to be. Like, you want to be the one who gets or who keeps getting jobs, and as a freelancer, I'm speaking as a freelancer myself, it's hard to lose jobs because as a freelancer, clients come and go. They don't stay as long as you can. So it's good to, if not, you can cultivate them. You can keep getting new ones. So the next question is, do you have enough jobs to go around? And like I discussed earlier, it's really hard to keep track of clients. It's hard to sustain long-term relationships with them. So it's important to ask yourself this question: do you have enough jobs? Do you see yourself having the same clients for the next 3 to 5 months even, or even a year? And a more important question is, are you getting enough jobs to begin with? As a freelancer or a remote worker, you're probably looking at different sources of income. You're probably applying to sites like Upwork, Freelancer.com, 199jobs.com, and you're trying to bid your way to different clients to a very reasonable price. That's good. That's all good. You're probably doing other things too, like doing cold emails, asking for clients to hire you. Do you have your own sales funnel? I mean, these are many things on how you can get clients, but the question now is, are you getting enough jobs through these methods? Are you using all the methods necessary to help you land the right jobs for you? So what if I told you that you could get more jobs through guest posting? Now, guest posting sounds like it's something that a writer should do, and they should. But it doesn't mean also that if you're not a writer, you shouldn't do guest posts. And like what I mentioned, I'll explain what guest posting means and what you could do with it. But in my experience, you could get more clients through guest posting. And with that, let me tell about myself. My name is Christopher John Benitez, and I have been a freelancer since 2013. Well, I started as a remote worker in 2013 for a particular client, and then I moved on a year after to become a freelancer. And I can personally vouch how guest posting helped me establish my freelance career and how I got more clients through it. So here I am in Google homepage. So I'll just show you a sample of how guest posting worked for me. So I'm going to search my name on Google. And on the results, you will see, let me just highlight my name. So I type my name and you will see the different sites that I've written for. So I'm an author at Niche Hacks, an author at GetResponse blog, Business 2 Community. I'm also an author for Web Hosting Secret Revealed. I also have a profile at SEMrush. I'm also an author at Niche Pursuits, Print Runner, E-Learning Industry, The Right Life, Tweak Your Biz, WP Community, Search Engine Journal, and other blogs that are related to my industry. And this is pretty crucial for me because it's important that you have a good profile, or rather the search results when people search for your name should show the most relevant posts that you have written, because I'm a writer and I want to showcase my work. And by writing for different sites, I was able to establish a good writing portfolio that people could see, or potential clients could read, so they could make the decision of hiring me much easier. And that is something that you could do with your freelance career. I mean, if you want more opportunities, then you should leverage the ability to get more profiles as a writer, or even as a non-writer. So I'll discuss to you about that later. And now let's discuss the different things that you will learn from each module. This first module is the introduction. So basically, I'll discuss the other modules for you to have an idea on what to expect from this course in general. So the second module, I will explain what is guest posting. I'll explain briefly its history, its background, the advantages of using it, and some of the examples of guest bloggers that you will find online and you could probably take inspiration from. The third module is how to find sites to submit your guest posts. I mean, the examples I showed you may not be relevant to your niche, because as a writer, that's my niche, a particular writer, in fact. So if you're not a writer, if you're a VA, if you're in a different niche, I will teach you how you can find sites so you can submit your guest posts and establish your online brand using guest posting. Module 4 is about pitching for a guest post. I will teach you how to send the right email to the websites that you want to write guest posts for. And I will show you this one simple template that I keep using that helped me land the guest post profiles that I showed you. Module 5 is about writing a guest post. So, I mean, there are other master classes in John's masterclass, or rather, there are a lot of courses that discuss how to write posts. So, I suggest you also look at those. But since we're talking about guest posting, it's impossible not to at least touch upon this subject: how to write the post that will get accepted by different sites. The 6th module will be about sending the post and getting it published, what to expect and what to do while waiting for it to be posted. The 7th is assuming, this is about the different industries. So like what I mentioned, it doesn't mean that you have to be a writer in order to guest post and have a good career out of it. I mean, if you're not, even if you're not a writer, you could still leverage guest posts to your advantage, and I will teach you how. The 8th module is about leveraging guest posts for better jobs. Now, assuming that your guest post has been published and you've written more than 1, even 3 or whatever, 5, I will teach you how you could use these guest posts to get more jobs and attract the right clients for your freelancing business. Module 9 is about integrating guest posting in your sales funnel. So if you have an existing guest funnel, or even sales funnel rather, or even if you don't, I will show you how. I will discuss the basics, and I'll teach you where guest posting should be located in your sales funnel. The last one is basically the conclusion. I will synthesize everything that we discussed, and I will pretty much provide you all the necessary tools that you need in order to succeed. So every end of the module you will see a link to additional resources. Since for each module I will be discussing different resources also. So instead of putting the links on the slides or on this video, you will just go to this link and you will see all of the resources, the links or the tools that I will be using and showcasing on each of the modules. So just visit this link on your screen, and so you can just focus on listening and learning as much as possible from the video instead of just looking, or rather finding the resources on your own. Every resource will be stored and kept in this link that you see on your screen right now, so to make it easier for you to just listen and focus on the course. So that pretty much wraps the introduction section of the course. So again, if you have questions, you can visit the page and you can comment or send your emails there, and I hope to see you on the next module. Thanks.